Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is basically a milestone video. I like to do them like every 10 pounds or so. So officially today makes 5 months in on keto, and I am down 60 pounds. So five months and 60 pounds. So that's amazing. That's like 12 pounds a month. So obviously it was a little up and down there, a couple months more than others, but I just want you guys to know that it can be done. I did have a stall of about a month where until I actually upped my proteins and lowered my fats, I wasn't losing really anything. But basically, my body, what's a body? Is it like body fat? Body? My body got fat adapted, so I had to start lowering the amount of fat I was giving it. So now I'm basically keeping my fats and my proteins about as close to even as possible, or about 20 milligrams, I'm thinking about meds, 20 grams more protein than fat. So I try to keep it about that as much as possible so that my body actually burns my body fat instead of the fat that I'm eating. I never really go over macros a lot with you guys because everybody's macros are different. So obviously I try to stay under 20 grams net carbs. It's kind of hard to do total carbs unless I'm, not eating specific things. So as long as I'm staying under 20 net carbs, I'm good. I believe my calories I usually aim for is between like 1,300 and 1,400. Sometimes like this weekend I went over and I had probably 1,700 calories a couple days in a row. So but usually it's around 1,300 to 1,400 calories, about 100 to 120 on my protein, and anywhere from 80 to 100 on my fat. So that's just so you have an idea. I've never really talked about my macros because obviously I've changed them since I started keto, because in the beginning you want to have a little bit more fat to get your body into ketosis. But I just wanted to do that milestone update. So sometimes, these are the kind of videos that trigger people to watch them because they want to know, how did you lose 60 pounds in 5 months? That's how. Keto has been a complete lifesaver. I was 300 pounds when I started this journey, and 6 months before I started this journey, I was 300 pounds, which was my biggest I've ever been. And I'm 5'5" and 41 years old. So sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, if you're over 40, you need to do it differently. I haven't had to do anything differently. I also do not have a gallbladder. Haven't had a gallbladder since I was in my early 20s. So not having a gallbladder has not affected me either. So just so you guys know, I'm one of those older, no gallbladder, type of people. I don't have not had, knock on wood, any issues. And I don't plan to or expect to, because there's plenty of people without gallbladders that are over 40, all of the things that continue with keto as a lifestyle and have no issues. And I don't plan or hope to have any. So I did want to update you a little bit on my hubby. He went from like 192, he's like 5'10", 5'11". You've seen pictures of him if you follow my Facebook page and my Instagram. Most of his weight was in his lower belly, which seems to be like a thing with the men in his family. Always have like a little bit of a lower belly gut, and he's not a drinker, so it kind of looks like a beer belly, or it did, but he doesn't drink. So basically that's what it looked like. He went from like 192 and now he's at 163. So basically he's almost lost 30 pounds. And so his belly is probably about as flat as it's going to get at this point. And he's, I think, now smaller than we were when we met almost 10 years ago. And I am right about where I am, where I was weight-wise when we met almost 10 years ago. So, but just as an update, you guys can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. There's so many things that you can eat. You don't have to be as crazy strict as people are telling you to be. If it's easier for you to ease into this by just lowering carbs, trying to cut out sugar, a little bit at a time. Do it a little bit at a time if it's easier for you. If it's easier for you to just cold turkey, which is what I did, I cut it out completely, and I log and track my food every single day, and I have every single day for these 5 months. So that helps me. It helps me stay accountable. It helps me keep track of what I'm eating, and it helps me know what I can and can't do for food. And a lot of times I'll even plan ahead and I'll log stuff before I eat it to see if it's going to fit in what I need to eat for the day. If I log something that I'm thinking about eating and I have different options, and I realize, oh, whoa, this is going to put me way over on fat or way over on or whatever, I won't eat it, and I'll adjust what I eat beforehand. It's better to log first what you're or track first what you're eating than to eat it and then track it and then realize you're over on stuff. So that's the best way to do it. During the week, I don't post a lot food wise because I basically eat the same thing. So I'll have a week where I'll eat alternating tuna and chicken, like canned, for lunch, a breakfast protein shake, because I still do the Atkins shakes for breakfast, coffee with heavy cream in the morning. I have cut down on the heavy cream. I do half as much as I did do. I do like 2 ounces of heavy cream, and then I do like 2 ounces of almond milk creamer, the unsweetened almond milk creamer, so that helps me get the creaminess that I need from coffee. And I use the erythritol / stevia drops that I can find at Kroger. So they're stevia drops mixed with erythritol. It's my favorite thing to sweeten stuff with that I've found. And I've been through a few different things. I did just order some monk fruit drops just to see what they're like. I have not tried them yet. They are in, so I might try those one day and see. But log your food. Start out slow if you need to. Ask people for help if you don't have a support system. There is plenty of people on YouTube. There's a big community here, and we are all here to help you. If you need more information, I will link them below. Dr. Berry, Dr. Berg, Thomas DeLauer. These are all great keto knowledgeable people. Keto Connect. They are the ones who do tons of reviews on all the keto items that are supposed to be keto approved that people put out on the market. So if you want to try certain things, a lot of times check them or Google reviews or research reviews on specific items before you buy them on YouTube, because a lot of us YouTubers do reviews. I've done a few, but not many. But just keep doing it. If you have questions, I'm here. We're all here. Just keep doing you. Keep doing what you need to do. If you need help, ask for help. But that is how I lost 60 pounds in 5 months. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So you guys keep doing you and have a great day.